Cutting-edge exoskeleton technology is now being widely used by leading rehabilitation centers worldwide to assist stroke and spinal cord injury patients to get back on their feet. Here to talk about one leading technology called the ExoGT, which has helped patients take over 100 million steps to date, is rehabilitation expert Frank Hyland from Good Shepherd Rehabilitation in Allentown, Pennsylvania. He's also joined by Ruth Aragon, who has a spinal cord injury and will share her story. So Frank, what's the primary goal of physical rehabilitation following a stroke?
Our primary focus is on functional recovery for the patient. When someone has a stroke, they typically will present with weakness on one side of their body. That's due to the damaged brain cells. The patient then will typically compensate for this weakness by moving their extremities via primitive reflexes. This may appear or present as exaggerated flexion movements or exaggerated extension type movements. However, we want to try to avoid those movements as much as possible and to focus on normal movements, because these reflexes can become hardwired and it can become part of their normal part of their movement, and it's very, very difficult to change that then.
How does the ExoGT go about helping the patient in this process?
Yeah, the advantage of the ExoGT is that it enhances the patient's ability to walk in a normal, reciprocal manner, like how anybody walks. The Exo walks in that type of movement, and we can repeat that movement over and over again. So the idea now is to hardwire normal motion, not the compensatory or reflexive motion. We've been able to demonstrate that the Exo does enhance the patient's ability to recover quicker.
And how can this technology be applied to someone with a spinal cord injury?
A very similar approach. We want to focus on normal movement and repeat that over and over and over again. By doing this, we enhance the patient's potential to recover to the greatest degree. We've been using Exo and exoskeleton technology now for about 6 years, and it's a major paradigm shift. Our patients are getting quicker and better outcomes than they ever had in the past.
Ruth, could you tell us a little bit about your story and your experience with the ExoGT?
I was injured back in 2011, and basically the Exo was introduced to me when I was still over an inpatient at Good Shepherd. I walk once a week with the maintenance program. I walk for an hour. So that basically is like you walking on your own, just with the Exo, with the suit on. Basically, it's kind of like your rehab after you're done with the therapy. So this, like I said, this makes me get up on my feet, walk for an hour, and it makes me feel as if I am the one actually walking. So my first impression was, wow, like this is real. Basically, like it feels as if you're walking on your own. So it's pretty amazing.
As we wrap up, Frank, does this exoskeleton technology really have the potential to significantly improve rehabilitation outcomes?
We're a big believer in hope, but not false hope. And what we promise to all of our patients and all of our families is that we will put our patients with the right technology in the right biomechanical position or movement with the right clinician, and through repetition, we will maximize your functional recovery, whatever that is. We've seen many times patients have come to us, they've been told they'll never walk again, and we've proved them wrong. But again, I'm not saying we don't guarantee someone's going to walk. We just guarantee that we'll put you in the right position to maximize your functional recovery, whatever that is. If you don't try, you'll never get there. But that's what we do.
Thank you both for joining me today. For more information about the ExoGT and to find a rehab center near you, visit www.exobionics.com. That's EKSO Bionics.com.